Welcome to March's vlog. So it's Tuesday the 1st of March today. So I'm actually doing degree work today, but I just wanted to show you a couple of bits that I did yesterday, which kind of follows on from what I was talking about in last month's vlog. So where I was talking about focusing on two areas of surface pattern, one was going to be baby and toddler products, and the other one was going to be gift wrapping and stationery. So I've changed my website homepage so it's more aimed at this. So let me show you, hopefully you can see this. Oops. So this is my website here, hopefully you can see it without any glare. And so we've got the normal bit that I have at the top anyway. So I've kept this cushion on here just because it's still a pattern that you could have on interiors. So you could have this on like a little girl's bed, that sort of thing. But I will probably change this to a little girl's outfit, like a little dress or something like that. And then I've got my badger paper on here. Then I've got my duck pattern, my bulrush duck pattern, and then I put it on some bedding here. So again, that could be for like a toddler's bed, that sort of thing. Then I got this one. I put it on a lady's dress at the moment, but again, that'll be something I'll change to children's wear. I put my panda pattern on some sheets and pillowcases. I've kept my crane one on here, but I've just done it in the actual collection that it comes in and done it on some fabric samples. I've kept the fish one, and I've kept this one. Again, I'll change this to a baby wear thing or something. And then I've added in my mouse design and collection and put it on some notebooks. So I've done that so far. So there's still a few little bits to add in or tweak. But overall I feel as though we're going in the right direction now. And I've updated my portfolio with all my new patterns on there. So that's my hidden portfolio that you have to have a password for, which is just for like art directors or buyers to look at. So I've done that, so that's good. So this vlog in March should be a bit more, I've got quite a lot of things to do. So in the studio I'm going to take everything out and bring everything back in and make it into more back to the spare room and office. So I'll be filming that. I think that's in about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to do that because I've blocked out some time to do that. The other thing is I've got a sofa being delivered tomorrow, so I'm just going to film a little bit of like before and after of that, because I'm trying to sort of like redo my lounge, not particularly painting or wallpapering or anything like that, just literally furniture wise, just moving it round, making it work a bit better, and that sort of that stuff. So I'm going to film a little bit of that as well. Then I've got my mouse reorder that's coming in March, so I'm going to update the photography of all of that as well when that comes in, and so that'll be good. Something else to show you. I think that's it for this month, but anything else that crops up I will show you. I won't do the package in order sections again, because I feel as though it worked a little bit better on last month's vlog. So yeah, let's get into a new month. I'm very much a spring person. I love March. My birthday is at the end of the month. Hopefully the weather will be a bit better. It was lovely and sunny yesterday, but it's rainy today. But yeah, I'm very much a spring person, so roll on spring. I've just got back from going out to a coffee shop and doing some work again. I popped in Hobbycraft and got a couple of bits as well. I didn't have to get loads, but so I just needed a new sketchbook for my degree work, a new watercolour pad, I've got some like little A6 postcards. I didn't have any bigger, I'd run out. So I decided to get this one this time. It's not my usual one, but I thought I'd give it a go. And I also got some black card because I want to try doing some gouache painting on black, see how that works. Yeah, just to see the effect and stuff. I wanted a smaller pack, there's actually 50 in here. I didn't really want that many. Like a pack of 10 would have been okay, but it was only £3, so that was alright. So today's actually a degree day. So I've been working on this assignment. I'll try and show you a few bits. So the assignment's been about like perspective and digital colouring. And then you had to, there was like a paragraph from a book which was about invisible cities, and then you had to use the description of the paragraph to illustrate an invisible city. The one they said was Octavia. So I've been working on all in my sketchbook and on Procreate, and I've got this so far. I still need some work on it, but hopefully you can see roughly what I'm going for. Just so I think you can see there. So obviously this perspective is looking down. So you're looking down. It's going to be through a cliff. There's going to be cliffs either side, and then there's water at the bottom, and then these are like little balconies, and then rope ladders, and like play rings as well. It will make sense when it's finished. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on at the moment. So we'll see how that goes. Hi, so I haven't filmed for about a week, just because I've been doing degree work. I've been getting my assignment done, so I've done that now. I sent that off on Tuesday. It's now Thursday, so I've got today and tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some patterns with these illustrations here, so I'm going to erase them and get them ready to make a pattern, or some patterns, because I'm going to do about 3 patterns from these. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. So today I was hoping to do the photography for the mouse collection, because I ordered the paper but it hasn't come yet. I was going to launch it tomorrow, or relaunch it tomorrow, but I can't do that now. So decided that I'll launch it at the end of the month, so on the 25th hopefully. So that means I had sort of like a spare day today. So I was looking at my website last night and I realised that there were some bits that I hadn't updated for ages, whereas I'd updated some bits like quite a lot. So my info page, which has my shipping details on there, returns policy, privacy policy, and a sustainability policy on there, I hadn't updated for ages, and it's all the old font and everything. Let me show you. So as you can see here, this is the shipping policy. So it hasn't been updated for about 2 years. It's still got the COVID situation in there, and it's on the old font, because now I use more of a modern basic font rather than this like French curly font. So I did the others. So let Just show you, so the sustainability policy, that's done now, and it's in the new colourway to match my logo and everything. So I did that one, did the privacy policy, so that's done as well. So I just need to do, the last bit was the shipping policy, which hasn't been done. So it's quite easy to do that on Wix. So you just go to edit text, and then you just pop in Arial, which is the one that I use. And then I'm just going to reduce the size of the fonts down because it's quite big. Maybe a little bit more, down to 25. And then just change the colour to my orange colour that I use. So yeah, so that's done. I'm just going to change the wording here at the bottom to not include the COVID situation because everything's more or less okay, and I just need to update the prices because they've increased a lot in the last 2 years. So I'm just going to change that, and then that'll be done. So yeah, I did all of that. The only thing I'm going to work on is my about page. This is a really old picture, again from about 2 years ago. This was yeah, just not long before everything with Dad happened, so that needs to change, and just update my little bio here. Yeah, so I need to do that, but I need to get some new shots of me in my studio, but I'm going to wait until I move the studio around next week, and then I'll do some then. Portfolio, I've just updated my sketchbook page to include these ones. I had these more sort of casual sketchbook pages in here, but I added these ones at the top. I might make them all that kind, the more sort of photography ones, I'll see. Oh, this is the page that I'm going to be working on mostly, which is my client work page. So I want to add more information about the work that I did, and then get some reviews on here as well, and better photography, yeah, just more information and that sort of thing, make it look more professional. The store will stay the same, the stockist is the same, and the wholesale is the same, although I might put them under the same heading. And the blog is the same, and then this is just what I've updated today, all of that. So yeah, the blog will stay the same. These two I might merge into one, so stockist and wholesale. Store is what it is, and then in May I may change it to just my Etsy shop, although I was looking at prices today and there wasn't actually much difference between having a store and not having a store, so I don't know, I may keep it, I may not, we'll see. Portfolio, I've updated the password protect one, and then the client work is the one I'm going to work on, and then I need to work on the about me page. My home page is fine, so yeah, just a couple of things that I need to do today. The pattern field app, they're changing it from an app now to a web-based company, I suppose you would call it. It does look really good, but they're just in the process of changing it over. So I think this week and next week they're changing it over, and then I think that towards the end of the next week we've got to do our landing page again, and then the week after we can add all of our bits in. So it'll look a bit like a little website as well, so you can have all information on there, and I'll have like an about me page, so that's why I need to get these photos done, because I'll put them on my website and on that one. Portfolio goes on there, so all your patterns go on there, so you have a portfolio on there. Yeah, so I need to get some lots of new photos done of me, the studio, products, client work, all of that kind of stuff, to make it look much more professional. Yeah, so I'm kind of waiting on the pattern field app thing to be done, so that's why it's a little bit quiet at the moment. So one of the things that was on my list, which I've got here, this list, was to put my collections onto my hidden portfolio. So I've done my separate ones, so they're sort of here. These ones. So this is one of my collections, which is called True Creation, which is the tropical giraffe one. So I've added that onto there. Then I did this one, which was the Photo Orchid collection. Then my Mouse and Buttercup collection. Then the Longevity collection, which is the Japanese crane one. So I've added all of these onto my portfolio. I did this by using what's it called? It's an app on your phone. Let me show you. Find it. It's called Layout. So this is the app here, and you press that, and it does these like different layouts for things. You choose your pictures from your pictures, and then they do that, and you can add these borders in white, or you can have no borders at all, and you can do them in different. You can have up to 9, so you could have 9 little squares. You can have like them in strips. You don't have to use all the 9. You can use this, I think, as long as you use 2, and you've got up to 9. So then I've done this Lily Love one, which is the pastel one, which I changed the background colours of. So I did that one. And then my Jungle Luxe Bugs design. This was from years ago when I first started. But it's still one of my favourites, so I thought I'd add that. Then I've got my Hot Sun Safari. Some of these are just coordinating patterns, they're just simple ones. Then my Chinese Kabuki, which is just 2 patterns. So again, you can have a little mini collection. And then one of my most recent ones, which is my Boho Home one. I have got more to this collection because I've also got greetings cards, images which I could add, but I wanted to keep this just the fabric designs. So it's a bit hard to see because the sun is coming in the window, so the screen's a bit dark at the moment. But I've been working on my branding, so I've set up a page in Illustrator to set out what I want my new branding to look like. So at the top here we've got fonts. So at the moment I've got Arial and Bradley Hand. You can see that there. I wanted one that was quite modern and simple, and one was a bit more sort of child friendly. So obviously with my surface pattern design and obviously my illustrating and products and stuff, a lot of it is sort of like aimed at children. So I've taken this colour, this orange colour and this yellow colour from my existing logo, and then I've added in this sort of sagey greeny colour, which is quite a contemporary colour at the moment. It's quite in at the moment, as well as a pale pink. And then Very Perry is the Pantone colour of the year. Obviously this isn't Very Perry, this is a paler colour of mauve lilac-y purple. So these are sort of at the moment what I'm thinking of. Then I've added in my 2 patterns here, which are what my style is gonna be consistently. So this sort of look, so very intricate, very detailed watercolour, coloured pencils, that sort of thing, very pastel-y, very spring vibey, very natural, eco-friendly, that sort of stuff. I've added in this illustration. These aren't going to be what it's going to be, but it's given me an idea of where I want it to go because I'm still unsure. So I've added in these here. And then I did this first logo, which is like a main logo. Still not happy with it, but it's sort of simple like I want. And then obviously I'd have a couple of alternative logos, one for like my stickers on my packaging and one for another use. And then I'll have another one down here which will be like a watermark logo, which I'll put onto my surface pattern designs. So this is how it's looking at the moment. Yeah, so these are some illustrations that I did. This is the sort of illustrations I'm after. So I'm going to do some new illustrations, and I'm going to do a new pattern which is just purely for my logo. So these illustrations are all from this pattern, so obviously I won't use these, but this is the sort of natural look that I'm after for my logo pattern. But I'll create a pattern design purposely just for my logo, so it won't go on any stationery or any patterns or anything like that. It's just purely going to be for my logo. So I'm going to start thinking about what flowers I want to include. Obviously I want to include one animal, bird or something like that, or insect, to show that side. Yeah, the colours are still, I keep sort of making them lighter, then I make them more brighter, so it's not definite yet, but I thought I'd set myself up with like a little mood board, just to give me an idea of what I want to do going forward. That's what. Hi, so today is Monday, and last week I had a bit of a break from social media, so I'm back again today, so I've posted a few things. I got my assignment done last week, so that's good. I'm going to show you that in a second. And so today I've been out, done the post run, got a coffee, done my admin, posted to Pinterest. So with Pinterest now, I post my surface pattern designs that are logoed. I don't post any of my products anymore, just because I didn't have any new products and I felt as though I was posting the same things all of the time. So I've given that a rest for a few months to build up my new collection. So obviously I've got the spring badger, which isn't on there yet, and then I'll have a new one in June, which I'm at the moment designing, and in 2 weeks I'm going to be launching the mouse and buttercup again. So the wrap should come this Wednesday now, so I'll get the photography done next week and then launch it on Friday the 25th, I think. So it'll be out by the time you watch this vlog. So I'm going to do all new photography and stuff, so I can then have all new pictures for that, and then I can start pinning to Pinterest again, probably midsummer, July time, when I've got those 3 collections out. So we've got it to this stage now, so everything's been taken off of the walls. Just left the computer here for now. This is all empty, everything's down from the top, the wardrobe's all empty, the filing cabinet's out, these are all empty, nothing there, just the bureau there. everything is out. So it's just a case of moving the wardrobe, moving this unit and moving the bureau, and then this table with the computer on it. So I've nearly finished the revamp of the studio office now. So as you can see, it's a lot clearer. So if we go in the door, the wardrobe is just here now. Then we've got the rug there, where I'm going to do my yoga. I've got a mirror here at the moment, but I'm going to have a couple of mirrors along this wall so I can do my yoga in front. So that'll be quite nice there, and I might get like a large plant as well to make it look nice and fresh. I've moved the bureau over to this corner like I said I was going to do, and I've just added one of my canvases here and another illustrator's work here, and just bits on the top. So that's all nice and clear now. Then we've got the window. I've just got this stool here at the moment, but I'm going to be upholstering this, put some foam on the top, upholstering it, and then I'm going to use that when I use my bureau. Got some nice daffodils that Mum bought me, so that was nice and sunny today as well. And then we've got this area, so we've got my desk is over this side now, with my iMac on it, so that's all kind of stayed the same, sort of like my desk look, same chair. And then I've just put had less decorative stuff on the shelves, more useful now. So I've got all my pens, so we've got my paint brushes, my brush pens, my pro markers, I've got my Poscas here, and I've got my gel pens, and then I've got my watercolour pencils and my polychromos, more brush pens, and just some little extra bits up there. I've got my Wacom board out on here now, which makes it a lot easier to do my design work. And then I've got my design board here, so that's moved over to this side now. And then I've just got this unit which is down here. So this is where I got my IKEA files. So I went to IKEA this morning and got these. They're 50p for a 2-pack. And then they've got these cute smiley faces on them. So I've got all of my design files here now, plus my business books and my illustrating. We'll start at the top. So we've got Etsy stock at the top. Then we've just got my props here of my wrap. And then we've got my wholesale stock in here. And then obviously my files. And then we've got more wholesale stock here. And then we've got the packaging here. And then at the bottom, for the time being, we've just got my art books and a couple of sketchbooks as well down there here. And then next to the stock unit, I'm going to be having a standing desk. So where my chair is there, in that gap here, is going to be a standing desk where I'm going to be packing orders. So obviously the standing desk is going to be at a certain height that I'm going to be able to pack orders. So it's what's the day today? Tuesday. I went to Southend this morning. It was a lovely sunny day. It was about 18 degrees there, full sun. So I went there to do some degree work I had to do. The unit I'm doing at the moment, or the section I'm doing at the moment, is on reportage. So you have to go out and about and sketch kind of what you see and stuff like that. And with my with last year's work, I did a lot around where I live, so I thought I'd go a bit further this time. So I only intended to go sort of like for the morning, so I got up early, got there pretty early, yeah, and just did some sketching. There's like a little park overlooking the sea, with benches in, so I spent about an hour and a half there sketching, when I got myself coffee. And then just had a nice long walk along the front, a couple of miles, and then there was some nice, they've got like nice ice cream parlours there, so I had an ice cream, ate that walking back to the car, and then come home really. So that was quite nice. And then this afternoon I've just been finishing off a few sketches, little add in some details, and then I started to write it up on the computer, so that's all done. I'm supposed to be launching the restock of the mouse wrap Friday, but it still hasn't come, so I've just emailed them to find out, because this was the last day. It said 4 to 6 working days. It always comes even before the 4 to 6 working days, but this time it hasn't. Obviously the design is slightly different, so it is kind of a new design anyway, although it's still got the mouse in it. So I don't really know what to do. Luckily enough, I've done all my degree work for the week. I did that yesterday and today, so I have got the rest of the week. In case it does come, I can do the photography, the listings, and promote it and launch it Friday. Finally, the mouse wrap came, so I managed to get all of this done. I don't know if you can see it there. So all of that is done, ready for wholesale orders. So that's in these big tubs here. So that's that. I got that done. So I've set up my photography area in the lounge this time, because obviously this basket is coming out of my studio, so that's currently in the lounge, but it was too sunny there, so I've put it over here at the moment. So I've done all my photography now, so I'm just packing away. So I did all the photography, so I'm just showing you all the pictures there now. So there's quite a lot of so I did them all, and then obviously I had to edit them so that they had a better like brightness to them, better colour to them, that sort of thing. So I think it's from here. These are the ones that are edited. So obviously they look a bit brighter. The yellow you can see better, and the green, and there's not so much shadow on them. So I've done all of those. So this is my favourite one at the moment. This one is like a collection one, so that's quite nice. And this one I like as well. That one, yeah. So I've been working on my PDF portfolio. So this is the first page. So it's got my woodland Christmas wrap on it, in gift bags, and then my spring badger. Just because I feel these are quite strong ones of mine. Then on page 2, I've done it like this at the moment, in a 4 squares on my computer in Illustrator, and then when I save it to a PDF, it reads like a normal sort of page document. So then I've done my King Folk lace design and gift bags as well, and then I changed my ethereal peony into Very Perry, because that is the colour of this year. And I thought that was quite strong because it shows up the grasses on the design. Then I added that onto a different kind of mock-up to make it look different. So that's my gift wrapping on my portfolio. And then on the third one, we go down to greetings cards. So I've just put 4 on here. So I've done Plant Lady, the Hello one, Wishes and Kisses, Christmas, and then Sketch Meadow in this sort of like different mock-up. I only did these 4 just to show my typography, and this is done in coloured pencils, this is done on Procreate, this is done as a vector, and this is watercolour. So I wanted to show all the different ways that I do it, but ones that sort of were quite delicate. And then I have done illustration. So I did this one for my degree, and I've made that into a notebook collection. And then obviously I did my covers of my children's book of animals around the world, so I've done those on there as well. So you can see that there. So it's Friday, it's launch day for the Mouse and Buttercup collection, so I'm all prepared. I've got everything ready, so I'm just going to spend a few hours editing this vlog. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thanks for watching. If you want to subscribe, like or click the bell, that would be great. And obviously I've got next week off, so I might film, I might not, it depends how I'm feeling. If not, I'll see you in April. So bye for now.